Windy weather, this ridge of high pressure is now building in, hence why the winds are falling lighter for Monday. Still breezy to the northwest of Scotland, still a few isolated showers around here, but overall a lot of fine weather, some generous sunshine and highs of 8 to 10 degrees. It does turn a little bit hazy, the sunshine, towards the west though later in the afternoon. First signs of these fronts coming in for the evening and overnight. Wet for a time for Scotland, for Northern Ireland. By the end of the night, the rain sinking out of northern England towards the Midlands and into Wales. Head of the front, a little bit chilly, could be a patchy frost in the southeast first thing on Tuesday. Behind the front, showers slamming into Northern Ireland and particularly Scotland on gale force winds. Winds the big story to the north of the UK through Tuesday, but a windier day for all. Temperatures 7 to 11.
Welcome to Newsday. Reporting live from Singapore, I'm Karishma Vaswani. The headlines. Under intense fire, Russian troops continue to attack the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson. 3 people are killed. President Volodymyr Zelensky describes the shelling as atrocious.
The enemy does not count personnel and, despite numerous casualties, keeps the intensity of its attacks high.
The British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has sacked the chairman of his Conservative Party, Nadhim Zahawi, after an independent advisor investigated his tax affairs. Israel's Security Cabinet agrees new measures in response to the deadly attack on a synagogue in East Jerusalem. And more than 50 people, including children, have died in 2 separate transport accidents in Pakistan.
Live from our studio in Singapore. This is BBC News. It's Newsday.
Hello and welcome to BBC News, broadcasting to viewers in the UK and around the world. We start the show in Ukraine, where in the past hour it's being reported that a missile hit a residential building in the country's second largest city, Kharkiv. That's according to local officials. Now, this image has been filed by the Reuters news agency, and just to say that it is a developing story. There's no word yet about any casualties, and according to local officials, emergency services have been dispatched to the scene. But this follows intense fighting in the key southern city of Kherson, which has come under fire once again from Russian troops. 3 people have been killed there and 6 others injured in the intense shelling. The attack came from Russian troops stationed on the opposite bank of the Dnipro River. Local officials say multiple launch rocket systems, artillery, mortars and tank shells were used. Damage was reported to a regional hospital, a school and residential buildings, amongst others. Now, Kherson in the country's south was captured by Russian forces, you might remember, in the early days of Moscow's invasion. It was recaptured by Ukraine in November. President Zelensky used his nightly address to praise the resilience of Ukrainian soldiers.